every single millennial or Gen Z person knows what Tinder, Hinge, Match.com, OkCupid, maybe even Tantan if you're from Asia, and Bumble are. Major dating apps. Um, and I'm sure a lot of us that are Gen Z or millennial have used some of these apps. But I want to talk about Bumble and how Bumble failed compared to the others. Look, first off, all dating apps seem to be failing. It just seems like it's something that's about to all fall downhill if it hasn't already for many apps. But Bumble is unique because what Bumble did is women got to pick if they were going to message you first, right? Where on Tinder, a guy and a girl could match and the guy or the girl could text first. Same with Duet, which is a newer dating app, OkCupid, and many others. But Bumble, the lady had to make the first move, um, which, look, from a safety aspect, can be good, right? Um, but because of this, men started losing interest pretty soon in Bumble. So this is one reason why Bumble has been going downhill. The second is, it was a newer dating app compared to Tinder or Match.com, things like that. And it had still that swiping, 4 or 5 photos, give a description, put your pronouns in if you want, put your religion in. It offered no serious alternative to Tinder besides letting the girl message the guy first, unless it's a same sex relationship scenario. So it couldn't really be different versus a player like Tinder or Match.com. And then the third reason why Bumble's been failing is it decided to go public a couple years ago, and it's lost 95% of its value as of March 2026 when I'm making this video. So when you combine all that together, it hasn't been going too good for Bumble lately. And this is a app that originally some people thought was going to be the future of dating because the lady got to make the first move. But again, if you look at a lot of Tinder matches, the guy tends to make the first move. The lady tends to have more matches. So the guy isn't as selective as the lady is. And with Bumble, this idea just completely flopped. And the founder is returning or has returned back as CEO. Of the company. And typically, when a founder comes back in, that's either a good or a really bad sign. In the case of Bumble, I believe Whitney, the founder, took a 14-month gap, and her coming back in just kind of shows that the company needs a lot of help. And like I said, because it went public, its earnings haven't been as strong. You have to pay for a lot of premium features. And that's all dating apps, but Bumble especially. And yeah, it just doesn't look like good days are coming ahead for Bumble. So that's the story of Bumble. Let me know in the comments below what dating app you think is the best.